Hey friends! Welcome back to the World Cinema YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to explain one of the most unforgettable movie you'll ever watch. It's a Hindi movie released in 2017, and trust me until the very end, you won't understand the real truth. This film is packed with twists, and you definitely won't see it ending coming. The entire story unfolds in a single night across two locations, where two brutal murders point to one prime suspect. The suspect is an international novelist. As the pressure builds, the police and a detective race against time to uncover the real killer. Meanwhile, a young woman also becomes a suspect, making the situation even more confusing. With every passing moment, new questions arise, leaving you wondering who is telling the truth and who is lying. The mystery keeps getting deeper, and the identity of the real murderer is revealed only in the final moments. This movie will keep you glued to your seat, constantly guessing what's real and what's not until the very last second. So, without wasting any time, let's jump into the video. If you're enjoying the video, please subscribe to the channel, like it, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss an update. And most importantly, I'd love to hear your thoughts about this video. Feel free to leave a comment whether it's positive or critical. Your feedback is important and helps us improve, so please share your thoughts. The movie starts with loud sirens. Police chase a high-speed car through busy streets. A young man speeds recklessly through traffic before losing control, his car crashing and overturning. Many people gather to help him, and blocked roads prevent the police from reaching him quickly. He is injured in the crash, yet manages to escape before the police can arrest him. But the police don't give up. They follow him through the streets, their sirens screaming as patrol cars close in from every direction. He reaches a large apartment building where he cannot see any security guard at the entrance, giving him a chance to hide. He takes cover near the building while the police continue searching the area. The police lose him, but they keep searching everywhere, combing the streets in a relentless effort to find him. Later, the police receive information that he was seen near a residential neighborhood. The security guard explains to the police that he went to the bathroom and did not see anyone enter the building while he was gone. He says that if someone had come in, his dog would have made noise and alerted him. As the police prepare to leave, a frightened woman suddenly rushes through the rain and blocks their vehicle. She tells the officers that she lives nearby and urgently asks them to come to her house. The police rush with her to the house, where they find a man dead on the floor. He is her husband. Another man is standing nearby, and the police identify him as the same person who escaped earlier from the crashed vehicle. The police immediately arrest him. The investigation of the case is then handed over to Senior Officer Dev. The police discover broken furniture and shattered glasses, suggesting that a violent struggle took place. They also find a candle stand stained with blood, which appears to have been used as a weapon. In addition, some burnt photographs are recovered from the scene, indicating that someone tried to destroy important evidence. Meanwhile, the police face growing pressure as Vikram, a famous UK author on the verge of launching his new book, has extensive connections and could leave the country at any moment, raising serious legal and political concerns. Consequently, they are given only 3 days to solve the case. Officer Dev, feeling the weight of this responsibility, immediately sets to work on the investigation. During the investigation, the police identify Vikram as the suspect in 2 murders. The first accusation is related to the death of his wife, Catherine, and the second involves the murder of a lawyer named Shaker. Vikram start to explains what happened his story. He says he went to his book launch while his wife, Catherine, stayed home. She had heart failure since childhood and had to take medicine regularly. After a long trip from the UK, she was very tired, which is why she did not attend the book launch. Vikram says he left the event early, and when he returned home, he found Catherine dead in the bathroom. When Officer Dev asks why he ran away if he was innocent, Vikram admits that he panicked when the police began suspecting him. During his escape, he had an accident and was badly injured. In desperation, he went to Maya's apartment. When he arrived, he saw her outside, burning something. Maya was surprised to see an injured stranger, and at first she refused to help. But feeling sorry for him, she eventually let Vikram in. Maya went to her room to get the phone to make a call to Vikram. Vikram noticed that Maya was always locking her room and hiding something. While waiting, Vikram noticed a broken table and the news playing on TV. The news reported that Vikram was linked to his wife's murder. Shocked, Maya picked up a knife and told him to leave. Vikram kept insisting that he was innocent. Just then, the doorbell rang, and Maya quickly told him to hide. After he moved against the wall, she opened the door and saw her maid. The maid tried to come inside, but Maya stopped her and refused entry. Maya asked Vikram to leave again. Dev again questions Vikram, asking why Maya didn't run away. Vikram says he is also surprised that she didn't. He explains that he felt there was someone else in the house besides Maya. Dev sarcastically praises Vikram's story, calling it impressive and novel-like. The junior officer then reveals that Vikram already has another case pending. His latest novel was based on the tragic story of a young girl who was brutally raped. She later died from the trauma, and her father filed a case against Vikram because the novel revealed details about his daughter's life. Meanwhile, Maya arrives at the police station, and Dev moves to meet her. Dev now begins interrogating Maya to uncover the truth behind everything. Maya recounts her version of events. Maya says her husband, Shaker, often came home late, and that night she was alone. When the doorbell rang, she went to open the door, but Vikram suddenly appeared, grabbing her and covering her mouth. Maya struggled and reached for a knife, but Vikram overpowered her and snatched it away. When the doorbell rang again, it was the maid at the door. Under Vikram's pressure, Maya did not allow her to enter the house and asked her to return later. Later that night, when she saw Vikram's face on the news, she finally realized his true identity. Seizing what she thought was another opportunity, Maya attempted to escape once more, but this time her plan failed completely. While Maya recounts one version of the night, Vikram presents a completely different account to Dev. Troubled by the contradictions between their stories, Dev questions Vikram once again, carefully weighing both versions to uncover what truly happened. Under renewed questioning, Vikram begins his story again. He claims that he told Maya everything and that she believed him. According to Vikram, Maya attended to his wounds, spoke to him gently, and tried to comfort him. Although he initially refused, she repeatedly offered him alcohol, insisting that it would help calm his nerves and ease his stress. Vikram further states that Maya gradually moved closer to him, attempting to create intimacy. He says that during those moments, his thoughts were with his deceased wife, leaving him emotionally conflicted. Maya's account, however, is entirely different. She firmly denies willingly offering Vikram alcohol. According to her statement, when Vikram asked for water, he opened the liquor cabinet under the pretense of looking for it. Inside the cupboard, he found a torch and secretly hid it. Maya explains that later, driven by fear and desperation, she forced Vikram to drink alcohol as part of an attempt to protect herself. She claims that she only pretended to cooperate with him while waiting for the right opportunity to escape. At one point, she managed to reach the bathroom and used the torch to signal the watchman outside by flashing light through the window. But her signals went unnoticed. When Vikram later noticed the torch in Maya's hand, he lost his temper. He grabbed her by the throat and assaulted her, accusing her of trying to outsmart him and claiming that he had treated her kindly and did not deserve such betrayal. In Vikram's version of events, Maya appeared unusually calm and seemed unhappy in her married life. This raised Vikram's suspicions, and he questioned her about the broken table. Maya explained that while handling household work, she accidentally dropped a vase, which caused the table to break. When Vikram noticed a purse lying nearby, she immediately picked it up and claimed that it belonged to Shekhar, suggesting that he may have forgotten to take it with him. Meanwhile, during the investigation, Dev's questioning of the watchman revealed that Shekhar had returned home at around 7:30 p.m. After that, no one was seen leaving the house. The watchman also admitted that he had been suffering from a stomach problem that night and had spent a long time in the bathroom. As a result, he could not confirm whether Shekhar left the house again later. Maya later tells Dev that Shekhar came home again at midnight. She claims that Vikram had threatened to kill her if Shekhar did not return. At the moment when Vikram was strangling Maya, Shekhar suddenly arrived, and a violent fight broke out between the two men. Maya says that when she noticed the police outside, she immediately ran towards them. By the time the police entered the house, Shekhar was already dead. Dev challenges Maya's statement, saying that according to the watchman, Shekhar had returned at 7:30 p.m. Maya agrees that he came at that time, but says he stayed for only 2 minutes and then left, returning again at midnight. However, Dev points out that the post-mortem report states that Shekhar died sometime between 8 p.m. and 12 o'clock midnight. The watchman had clearly seen Shekhar return at 7:30 p.m., which raises serious doubts about Maya's version of the events. Dev reveals that Vikram's neighbors found a video of a heated argument between Vikram and Catherine. When Dev shows him the footage, Vikram explains that the fight began because Catherine leaked the girl's name to promote the book. The publishing company belonged to Catherine, who was its CEO, and she believed she had the right to do this for the company's profit. Vikram says he wanted to cancel the book launch after this incident, but Catherine refused. She threatened him, saying that if the book was not released, she would use the contract against him and ensure that he would never be able to write again. The post-mortem reports reveal that Catherine died of a heart attack, while Shekhar died due to a head injury. The forensic doctor states that the person who killed Shekhar was around 6 feet tall. The murder weapon, a candle stand, also had fingerprints on it. Vikram is 6 feet 1 inch tall, and his fingerprints were found on the candle stand, which strongly raises police suspicion that Vikram killed Shekhar. Based on this evidence, a murder case is registered against him. Dev recovers burnt photographs, real images that prove to be crucial evidence, and the investigation takes a new turn. The police then catch a man named Chirag, who claims to be Maya's close friend. Dev shows him the photographs, clearly revealing Chirag and Maya in an intimate relationship. He then reminds Chirag that his blood was found at the crime scene, directly linking him to the case, and demands an explanation from both of them. Excited and under pressure, Chirag finally reveals the truth. He says that on the night of the murder, he and Maya were together when Shekhar suddenly returned home. They quickly hid their relationship and remained silent. Later they realized that Shaker already knew about the relationship. According to Chirag, Shaker had even hired a spy to keep an eye on them, and he points to the photographs as proof. A heated argument broke out between the three of them, and in the heat of the moment, Shaker pushed Chirag. Chirag fell against the table and was injured, explaining how blood may have spilled there. After the argument ended, Shaker left the house, and a short while later, Chirag also left, according to Chirag's explanation. Continuing, Chirag reveals that he grew increasingly worried when he couldn't reach Maya. Her phone was switched off. Fearing something had happened, he went to her house, only to be met with a door that opened just slightly. Maya refused to let him in, keeping him outside. Maya continues, her voice heavy with guilt. Vikram was inside, and she didn't open the door for Chirag, who stood threateningly beside her. She admits her affair was wrong but insists she did not kill her husband, adding that the deepest pain is breaking Shaker's trust and heart. Vikram then shares his version of what happened next. He says the atmosphere in the house felt strange, so he decided to leave, but Maya tried to stop him. Just then, the doorbell rang. A young man entered, and Maya introduced him as her husband, Shaker. He was wearing glasses. Later, when Vikram is shown Chirag's photograph, he confirms that it was the same man he had seen that night. Vikram also recalls seeing a photograph on Maya's desktop wallpaper and realizing that the person was not Shaker. Suddenly, he says, someone hit him on the head, knocking him unconscious. Once everything seemed to be over, Maya quietly moved away from the scene. Vikram slowly regained consciousness, and as his senses returned, his hand touched the candle stand. At that moment, he realized his fingerprints must have been left on it. Before he could fully understand what was happening, Maya returned with the police, and the evidence made it appear that Vikram had committed the murder. Dev now struggled to understand whose story was true and who was lying. According to security, Shaker returned home at 7:30 p.m. and never left. This implies the murder happened before Vikram arrived. Dev imagined that during an argument over Maya's affair, Maya and Chirag killed Shaker. Dev then focused on another detail: Shaker's shoes. If Shaker had gone out and returned at midnight, his shoes would have been covered in mud. But, when the shoes were examined as evidence, there was no mud on them. This confirmed that Shaker never left after 7:30 p.m. That meant Maya and Chirag had already killed him in a crime of passion before Vikram entered the house. Maya and Chirag were immediately taken into custody, and the police confirmed that Vikram had entered the house only while trying to save himself. Dev finally tells Vikram that, according to the investigation, Maya and Chirag killed Shaker, Catherine died of a heart attack, and Vikram was declared free. Vikram breaks down, blaming himself for leaving Catherine alone that night. Dev gently tells him that self-blame will only deepen the pain, not ease it. He advises Vikram to hold on to the happy memories he shared with Catherine, rather than the moment they were separated. Later, Dev is seen reading Vikram's book. In the story, the wife's character creates chaos and ruins everything, and it ends with the hero taking medicine. This detail sparks a sudden realization in Dev's mind. He starts suspecting that Catherine's death might not have been natural and promptly heads to the forensic department for a re-examination. At the lab, Dev notices the capsules had been tampered with, previously opened, and each contained 3 times the usual dose of medicine. This shows Catherine didn't die of a natural heart attack, but from a deliberate overdose. Dev suspects Vikram had swapped the medicine with a stronger dose, causing her death. Dev immediately calls police headquarters and learns that Vikram's flight to London is about to depart. He orders them to stop it. Just then, Vikram calls. Dev tells him he knows he killed Catherine, and Vikram calmly replies that he has already accepted it. Vikram tells Dev that the truth happened right in front of him, yet remained hidden. Shocked, Dev rushes to the airport to stop him while talking on the phone. Vikram finally reveals everything. Catherine was not the one who leaked Sandhya's name, she was actually against publishing the book. Desperate for success, Vikram killed Catherine because she was threatening him. He explains that a message on Catherine's phone showed that she and Shaker were plotting against him and planning to ruin him, which prompted Vikram to go to Shaker's house to destroy the documents against him. While driving fast, his car crashing and overturning, but still managed to reach Shaker's house. He admits he went there to search for documents but instead found Maya and later discovered photographs of her with Chirag. Realizing Maya would do anything to hide her affair, Vikram used this to his advantage. He killed Shaker, took the important papers, burned them, and then used the photographs to create a false story, the same one he later told Dev. To make it convincing, he added twists, knowing exactly how the police would interpret events. And the rest unfolded as Maya had described. Vikram knew that Dev's attention would eventually go to Shaker's shoes. So he cleverly put Shaker's dry shoes on him and wore the muddy ones himself, misleading the investigation. He confidently tells Dev that without solid proof, the UK government would support him, and the biggest evidence had already been destroyed. He reminds Dev of his own words that blaming oneself only increases pain and mocks him by repeating that advice. By the time Dev reaches the airport, it is too late. Vikram's plane has already taken off. Vikram escapes successfully, and Dev realizes that he has fallen straight into Vikram's carefully laid trap. All of Dev's intelligence and sharpness fail in the end, leaving him with nothing but regret. The film ends by showing how some people survive by hiding behind the truth, while others use lies as their shield. That wraps up today's explanation. Now I'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments. Did you like the movie? What did you think about the story, and was my explanation helpful? Don't forget to like or dislike the video, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more movie explanations.